Hi guys, this is me again. I'm June because I was born in June. And today we are going to discuss a topic and a book. I didn't bring my book today. And the topic is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. So this book is really legendary because I have read it minimum 3 times. And in my book, I also highlight multiple lines that I always want to remind myself of the main topic. So today, based on this topic, right, I have a lot to share. I read this book when I was when I was 18 because I want to know how we can improve our communication better. So today I will summarize about 7 points that can help you. If let's say you always do not know how to communicate with people, and then you always have a problem of convincing people, and whenever you go to a new community you want to make friends but you do not know how to do so, this is the right video for you. So the first one is always when you want to make a memorable impact for people to remember you, you must always smile. So because a smile is contagious, people can feel you. And then why we love to talk to babies so much, we feel that they are so cute, is because they have the natural where when they see stranger they will just smile. So I think that's the magic of baby making us really like to talk to them, like to play with them, and then we like to see their reaction. So whenever you smile, right, there is nothing will go wrong, because even though you're in big trouble, by just a smile you can actually get away with it. So the first thing is smile. The second one is very simple. It's just by a simple thank you. Okay, I always bring this attitude together with me. I always show my appreciation no matter what kind of people I'm dealing with. Even though when someone is really angry, talking to me very angrily, maybe I did something wrong, I will always name as well. So usually I will make sure whenever I go to restaurant, I see a name tag of the person, of the waitress. After she take in my order, right? So I've done this multiple times. After she take in my order, I will just say, hey, thank you. And then I look at a name tag, I say, hey, thank you, Amy. Usually the waitress will be so stunned. Oh, okay. They will probably ask me, oh, how do you know my name? I was like, it's on your name tag. But I'm always curious to find out why they ask so. And they always tell me because I'm the only one who will address them by their name for the whole month. So this is that's why I will actually get a lot of freebies because of this technique. Because the waitress thought that think that I'm really a nice person to talk to because I actually address them by their name. They will give me maybe extra water, or maybe extra coffee or tea, or etc. So always remember, smile and show appreciation no matter who you are talking to. Even though the person is really angry, by just showing a thank you for advice, thank you for feedback, actually it can lower down the tone of the person's how they feel about it. And the third one is name. Name is always the most beautiful language in the world because everybody just care about themselves, right? And just imagine when you are actually taking a group photo and then you got the photo outcome, where's the first place that you will actually go and see it? Definitely yourself, right? You will check it out yourself. So everybody just care about themselves. That's why remembering name is such an important skill. If let's say I'm in the event, or when I'm in the meeting room with someone that I newly met, it can be in a corporate where I need to meet multiple people at the same time. What I will do is that I will have on my table, I will actually prepare a paper or maybe my notebook, and then whenever I talk to that person, I will just ask for their name. After I ask for one round, I will quickly jot down the names according to the seats they are sitting. For example, in front of me there are 3 people, so from left to right I will jot down their names so that I make sure I do not address by the wrong person. So secondly, sometimes you may find the problem is you do not know how to spell their name, or maybe they just told you their names 5 minutes ago, but then you kind of forgot about it because you met too many people. So there's a trick that I'll always use. I would just say, hey, oh yeah, I'm so sorry, just can you tell me how to spell your name? When I ask people for spelling the name, I will actually input a very clear mind at how I'm actually pronouncing their name. And then I ask them to spell it. So with these techniques, you don't really, it won't seem like you are forgetting their names, but just that you are showing extra interest in them. So, or you can always ask them, hey, how do you get your name? Just ask them to repeat the story again. Then probably you actually can get their names already. So names are very important. So every time I'm about to meet someone, right, maybe it can be a face-to-face meeting, it can be a call appointment, I always make sure I do enough research about this person. My research can be as detailed as, like, go and Google their names, Google about the company, how, for example, because everybody just care about themselves. So if let's say today I'm meeting someone from corporate, maybe they are a managing director of a certain company, I'll make sure I know that this person before he joins in as a managing director, where he worked from, which university he goes to, and then what course he's studying, and then what other backgrounds and what awards that he won. Because by researching this thing, it can be just a 5 minutes work. By googling their name, you can get a lot of information that you usually can't get. And imagine today you're talking this deal with this particular prospective client. Out of 10 different suppliers, you are the only supplier who research everything about this managing director, and then know all about his hard work and his journey in becoming the position he is today. Who will be the supplier the managing director will pick? Definitely you, right? Because you remember his name, and then you know everything about him. And also, next thing, one is the extra tip that I want to share. I always ask for people advice when I want people to like me a lot, because everybody just like to give advice and feedbacks, because when being asked for advice, they feel like they are in the authority in giving you so always, whenever I want to make someone to remember me the most, I always ask them to mentor me, ask them to give me some advice based on a situation, and then I would take genuine interest in taking the steps that they give me, as long as it makes sense. And then next tip that I always use is always be a great listener, and then let people feel important. Being a great listener is a very important skill, no matter what kind of position you're in, whether you're the husband, you're the wife, you're the mother, you're the father, you're the children, or you're in a working environment. Being a great listener, everybody just like to talk, but we have a pair of ears for reasons, right? So always listen to other people's story. If let's say, sometimes there's a technique that you can use, is that when you're listening to a story that someone told you, after they talk about it, always try to summarize what they have talked about to confirm your understanding. Because when you use this method, the other counterpart will feel like you listen to them, they are important, and then they felt that you understood. And this is very important even in any negotiation technique we are talking about. And always don't be afraid to ask questions. Sometimes when I want to confirm some facts, but I do not want the person to feel that I might offend them, I'll always start this way. I'll say, hey John, can I ask you questions? But these questions may sound a little bit stupid, please bear with me. So whenever I start with this opening, right, the other person will feel like, okay, there is nothing stupid question that she will ask. So even if I ask a really stupid questions, they will actually forgive me. And then they will feel like I'm a very humble person. So these are all the tips that I'm using by making people like me a lot, and also by making I'm able to make more friends. Basically, when you ask for advice and feedbacks, right, people will generally drawn to you, and then they want to be friends with you. Just don't ask me why. Maybe you can try to put your shoes in this way. If let's say someone just like me today, I do not know you, we are strangers, and then suddenly you get a personal message from me asking you that, hey, I want to get you seems like a professional in your industry, in digital marketing. I would like to get some feedback or advice from you. This and that, which way do you think is better? And then what would you advise me if you were me? So ask people these questions and then see what's the outcome that you get. So just a summary, always smile, show appreciation, be a great listener, remember people's name. If let's say you forgot about it, just ask them how to spell their name, or ask them about a story about their names. And then to always make people feel important by researching the person before your meeting, whether it's a client or it can be like a friend. Because when you research about them, you have shown them that you've shown genuine interest in them, and then let them talk a lot, and then ask them about their journey. So these are the tips that I always use, and I hope this is helpful. And then just for information, I'm actually also having a Facebook group. It's called Amazing Story. If let's say you like what I'm sharing and then you think it's very helpful for you, no matter in your personal life or your business life, please let me know by commenting below so that I can share more. Or also, you can tell me what are the topics that you wish me to talk about, and then I will do some research and I'll make sure I deliver the best. If let's say you like what I share, just join my group. It's pretty new though. I think I have about just 1 week old, so please don't expect a lot of people, but I'll always share all my videos inside. Today is my 7th video. You can get to previously 6 video where I explore different topics about branding, about marketing, about networking. And then also I'm joining the One Funnel Away challenge. This is a very great challenge because if let's say you're someone who is looking to up level your business, you're facing problem with digital marketing where you can't really convert the potential clients that you have. I'm very good in closing deals and closing sales, so please feel free to reach out to me. And also I'm very happy to set up a 15-minute strategy call with you to help you better. Alright, thank you so much for today and happy weekend all. Bye.